every time you go up to a fight, you gotta always worry about what somebody gonna do to you. You know how good you are, but it's still like, what can he bring to the table that night? He might bring something like crazy, or you might be off.
The world loves talent. People admire it. They celebrate it. They envy it. When someone performs at an elite level, the first thing people say is, he's naturally gifted. It's comforting to believe. Because if success only belongs to the talented, then failure isn't our responsibility. But that's a lie. One of the biggest lies ever told, because talent has never been enough. And Gervonta "Tank" Davis is proof of it. When people watch his devastating knockouts, they see explosive power, fast hands, sharp reflexes, perfect timing. They call him gifted. What they don't see is the thousands of hours that transformed potential into reality. Talent may open the first door. Discipline decides how many doors remain open. History is filled with talented athletes who disappeared. Some reached the top, only to lose everything. Others never even got close. Not because they lacked ability, because talent without discipline eventually reaches its limit. Gervonta's story didn't begin under bright lights. It began in Baltimore, a city that demanded resilience. Growing up there wasn't easy. The environment could shape you in two different ways. You could become another statistic, or you could become an exception. Every champion eventually reaches that crossroads. The choice isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's incredibly ordinary. Wake up, go to the gym, train, go home, repeat tomorrow. The problem is, most people underestimate ordinary days. They believe greatness is created during extraordinary moments. It isn't. Greatness is created on Tuesdays, on rainy mornings, on days when nobody feels motivated, on days when quitting would be easier. Those are the days that matter. Long before becoming one of boxing's biggest stars, Gervonta spent countless hours inside the Upton Boxing Center. There was nothing glamorous about it. No audience, no cameras, no social media clips, only work. Heavy bags swinging back and forth, the smell of sweat, the sound of gloves striking leather. Every round looked almost identical. Again, again, again. That repetition is where champions are made. Modern society hates repetition. People constantly search for something new, a new routine, a new shortcut, a new secret. Champions search for mastery. Mastery requires repetition. The same movement, thousands of times, until it becomes instinct. Imagine throwing the same punch every day, correcting tiny mistakes, improving by 1%. To most people, that sounds boring. To champions, that's progress. This is where talent begins losing its importance, because discipline compounds. One disciplined day changes very little. One disciplined month begins to show results. One disciplined year transforms a person completely. The world only notices the final version, never the process. One of the greatest misconceptions in sports is that elite athletes love training every single day. They don't. They simply understand something everyone else forgets. You don't have to love the work. You have to respect it. Respect means showing up, especially when you don't feel like it. The heavy bag doesn't care about your mood. The treadmill doesn't care about your excuses. The opponent won't care whether you slept well. Reality rewards preparation, nothing else. This lesson shaped Gervonta from an early age. His coaches couldn't throw punches for him. His family couldn't run his miles. His supporters couldn't survive hard sparring sessions. Eventually, everything depended on him. This is another truth about discipline. Nobody can do it for you. People can encourage you, teach you, guide you, but they cannot replace your effort. Every champion eventually becomes responsible for themselves. That's where adulthood truly begins. Not with age, with responsibility. Responsibility changes people. The moment you stop blaming circumstances, you begin changing your future. Many people spend years explaining why they can't succeed. Wrong city, wrong family, wrong opportunities, wrong economy. Meanwhile, someone else succeeds despite facing similar obstacles. Why? Because responsibility creates action. Excuses create comfort. Comfort creates stagnation. Discipline destroys stagnation. Look at boxing. Two fighters enter the ring. The crowd only sees 12 rounds. What they don't see are the months before the fight, the early runs, the strict diet, the endless drills, the sacrifice. Every punch thrown inside the ring carries thousands of invisible repetitions behind it. This is why confidence cannot be faked. Prepared athletes move differently. They breathe differently. They think differently. Because preparation changes psychology. The strongest confidence isn't built through compliments. It's built through evidence.
Evidence collected one difficult day at a time. Gervonta's career demonstrates this perfectly. People focus on the spectacular knockouts. They should pay attention to the preparation that created them. Nothing extraordinary happens without ordinary discipline. This applies far beyond boxing. The entrepreneur who builds a successful company repeats ordinary tasks consistently. The musician who fills stadiums practices scales thousands of times. The surgeon who saves lives repeats procedures until precision becomes instinct. The athlete who becomes champion repeats fundamentals until perfection feels natural. Every profession rewards the same thing: consistency. Talent might accelerate progress, but consistency determines longevity. Longevity is what creates legends, not moments, years. The modern world encourages comparison. People compare themselves to athletes like Gervonta. They compare their beginning to someone else's finished product. That comparison is unfair. Every champion was once a beginner. Every expert was once inexperienced. Every legend once struggled with basic skills. Progress isn't about comparing yourself to others. It's about becoming slightly better than yesterday. That philosophy changes everything, because now success becomes available. Not overnight, one day at a time. Imagine if you improved by just 1% every single day. It wouldn't seem impressive. You probably wouldn't notice much after a week, or even a month. But after years, your entire life would be different. This is how champions are built. Not through dramatic breakthroughs, through relentless consistency. Most people quit too early, not because they're incapable, because they underestimate patience. They expect visible results too quickly. When results don't appear, they stop. Champions understand something different. The roots always grow before the tree. The foundation is built before the house. Discipline comes before success. Always. There are no exceptions. When people say Gervonta Davis is talented, they're only seeing the surface. The deeper truth is much more powerful. Talent introduced him to boxing. Discipline kept him there. Discipline kept him improving. Discipline kept him dangerous. And discipline transformed potential into reality.